What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today, you don't have to adjust your eyes. You know, I know you probably were rubbing it the first 5 seconds during my little intro, but yes, this is Call of Duty Vanguard gameplay. I am just so sick of posting shoot house and shipment gameplay over and over again on this channel, even though I only upload twice a week now because, well, can you blame me? But even when I do, it's like I'm constantly, when I rewatch my videos, because I do that sometimes, I don't know, maybe I'm weird, I get so bored of just watching the same 2 maps over and over again, and you can't blame me because Infinity Ward didn't give us any good ones. What'd they give us, Farm 18? That's an alright map, I guess, but everything else, dude, I'm not trying to play. I'm really not trying to play Santa Cena border crossing, even hydroelectric, many mid maps out there. I'm just not trying to play. They're not interesting enough for me to, continuously grind over and over again, and so I'm just stuck doing shipment and shoot house for my camos. Once that's done, who knows when the game will actually be ready to play, hopefully soon. But again, I'm still on my kind of hiatus for Modern Warfare 2 until hardcore drops because I'm not playing tier 1. I don't recommend you play tier 1 because I'm not going for long shots on that. That's just a dumb game mode. Put it that way. That's the nicest way I can put it. It's dumb. Anyway, today we got some, yet again, disappointing news in the world of Call of Duty. If you're interested in the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We just hit 8,500 subscribers. Very cool, very nice. January is usually a pretty slow month for the channel, so to see the channel still not really lose much traction from the November or December hype is really good, and I appreciate that a lot. So let's get into today's video. Before I get into the main topic, which is going to be about DMZ, I want to talk about Modern Warfare 2's demand, the player base, I guess, demand for a certain game mode, which is called Gunfight. If you don't know, it was introduced in Modern Warfare 2019 as a 2v2 mode, where basically both teams end up spawning in with a similar gun, if not the exact same gun. Maybe it's a slight different in the blueprint. And basically, you got one life, it's a very small map, and you just go at it, It's a 2v2, it's kind of like a gulag kind of situation, if you can picture it like that. If you never played Gunfight, I mean, that's my quickest way to synopsize it. It's not my favorite mode, but I can see why people would want it, It's kind of a breath, it's kind of like a break from the 6v6 sweat. Now, granted, there are people who sweat in Gunfight. I personally am not one of them. I couldn't imagine being one of them, but, if you just needed a break from 6v6 or from ground war or from Warzone or something like that, it's not the worst game mode to just hop in and be like, you know what, I just want to take a break, maybe just relax, I don't know, plug in a controller, I don't know, just take a sip of beer or something like that and just, have fun. It's a fun, chill game mode. It's not kind of like party modes, it's kind of like Sticks and Stones or Gun Game, things like that, which, by the way, are not in this game as well. Don't know what we're waiting for here, but, there's no way to relax in this game. I guess Infinity Ward just wants us to constantly sweat 24/7 until we finish our camo grind. I guess that's the mentality. But yeah, there's a lot of people who are definitely upset at the fact that Modern Warfare 2, didn't have Gunfight, still doesn't have Gunfight in Season 2. Yeah, not the best idea, Again, not my personal favorite game mode, but I know there's people out there probably watching this video that really wanted Gunfight, and you're not getting it. I don't mean to laugh, but yeah, you're not getting it, and who's surprised at this point? Now, let's get into the main topic of the video, which is DMZ. People are pissed. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but people are huge, gigantic mad about the fact that Modern Warfare 2 Season 2 is going to have a paywall for DMZ players. Now, if you don't know, DMZ is a free mode. I think there's a lot of paid content within DMZ, but the game mode itself is a free mode. According to a COD streamer called Westy, who I've heard of a few times, but I don't really watch his channel, but I've heard of him. He said that free-to-play players already have a small contraband stash and a key stash of 10 slots instead of 20. Although this move is good, I'm not surprised. And then JGod said, BR and DMZ are free-to-play and marketed as such. Free-to-play games are supposed to generate revenue from a battle pass or other transactions, not a paywall like this. And just to sum it up here, the Charlie Intel tweet that brought everything into question here, he basically says, forcing players to buy the $70 game to unlock the new missions in the free-to-play DMZ mode seems like a dumb move. Yes, that is true. Again, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm an expert on DMZ, okay? I have zero interest in DMZ, okay? It's not a game mode for me. Yes, I've tried it. I haven't tried it much, but yes, I've tried it. It just seems very counterintuitive. It just seems very boring. Seems like a simulator for something that I didn't pay $70 for, I understand that Call of Duty has to grow, Call of Duty has to adapt year after year, but at the same time, you got to keep something sacred to yourself. I don't think I was like super clear, just listening back to my own commentary there for a bit. So let me just go further into the DMZ thing. So basically, Warzone 2's second season introduces a new faction to DMZ. And this faction was only going to be available to Modern Warfare 2 owners, basically saying that if you want to keep playing this new extra feature of DMZ, you have to buy Modern Warfare 2. So basically, Warzone, as we know, is a free-to-play game. It's going to have a new faction to DMZ, which is also free-to-play, apparently. I actually don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure it's free-to-play. And then basically to play this new chapter, this new faction of DMZ, you're going to have to buy Modern Warfare 2. Now, this is obviously a scumbag behavior, a scumbag move. I'm not surprised at this point. I don't think if you've been following this channel, if you've been following any commentator's channel, most of us have been saying for years now that Activision has been basically pretty scummy. Not even just like the sexually harassing coworkers and things like that. I'm talking like shady patents. I'm talking about skill-based matchmaking, whether you think skill-based damage is a real thing or not. Like, so many just shady things. The matchmaking is weird. The like blocking on friends list, and yet people are still showing up, like Thunder says all the time. Like, all that stuff is so weird, so jank in this game, and not even just this game, but in a lot of Call of Duty games recently, that this doesn't even surprise me. This paywall doesn't even surprise me. Things like this, it's just par for the course for Activision, for Call of Duty. They will do whatever it takes to get that extra dollar out of your pocket. And, if that's forcing you to buy a game for a game mode that's free originally, they're going to do it. Who cares, right? Who's going to tell them no? Who's going to not do this? For every one commentator and every 1,000 views that they get, there's probably twice that out there who don't know what YouTube is, or who don't care enough to look at what Call of Duty is on YouTube, who just do whatever they want with their credit card. They're buying every single microtransaction. They're buying every single bundle. Don't get me started on the bundles in this game. I saw some pictures of them. They are gray. They are bland. There is no camo to them, and yet people are buying these. It's crazy, dude. I think I talked about this in previous videos. Maybe if I remember, I'll show pictures on the screen. If not, just picture the base camo of a gun. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for a gray gun. I don't get who is buying this. I don't get who is supporting this. Not even just the fact that, Activision itself is like a scumbag company, but you're going to support them further, not even getting something cool out of it, like not even getting like a tracer pack or like a cool operator skin that you can put on. You're not getting anything of value, anything that's cool at all. I don't know what they're thinking, how they think they can make money like this, but I guess apparently they are. I don't know. But this video is basically over. It's just, again, Activision shooting themselves in the foot yet again, making poor decision after poor decision. Not only are you, continuing to make stuff for DMZ, a mode that, well, personally I don't care about, but a lot of people I know also don't care about, but you're not introducing anything new to the world of multiplayer. Hello? We have been doing nothing for the past 2 months in multiplayer, aside from Shoothouse and Shipment, which again, for the millionth time in my videos, are not new maps. Infinity Ward, I don't know if you need to look up the definition of the word new, but these are not new maps. These are not, I don't want to say they're not fun, because they can be fun, but they're not interesting maps anymore, okay? We use them to get camos and then we're done with them. I don't think people genuinely enjoy continuously playing on these maps. Maybe Shoot House, okay? I can see that. Maybe there's a small portion of shotgun users out there who really love Shipment. I get it. Maybe you're a pistol guy. I don't know. But for the most part, dude, nobody is out here, oh my god, I can't wait to play Shipment again. They're out here to get their camos done. Okay, that's for the most part. Again, maybe you in the comments, 1 out of a million people is going to be like, hey, I actually love Shipment, and you're wrong. Okay, cool, dude, cool. That's great. That's your opinion. I'm going to give my opinion. Just because I have a channel doesn't mean I'm right. Just because you don't doesn't mean you're wrong. It's just we have a difference of opinion. Don't act like yours is right. I'm not going to act like mine is right. It is what it is. Okay, we can all agree. Now, I think the main thing we can all agree on is the fact that Modern Warfare 2 needs content. Whether you like this game or don't like this game needs content. Okay, it needs content very, very badly. Okay. Anyway, that's basically it for the video, man. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks so much again for the recent support. Hoping to bring you guys new videos every now and then. Again, it's hard to tango, as Blame Truth says, and Call of Duty has not been tangoing for months. So I'm doing my best out here. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, peace, and peace.